How's it going, everyone? Mike here, and welcome back. And today I wanted to talk about something that's kind of been bothering me for a while with gaming, and it has nothing to do with the state of the industry and the layoffs or anything like that. It's something different, and I think today it hit a point to me where it finally jumped the shark. I'm, of course, talking about, if you didn't know based on the title of this video, early access with games. Now, early access to me is an all well and good type of feature. It's for developers of games, big and small, to put out a game early and let players, early adopters, fans play the game, even if it's a bare bones game with not all the features there, and give feedback as the game continues to develop towards that 1.0 release. Sometimes it lasts 3 months, sometimes 6, a year, or more. Sometimes, in the case of Battle State games, you have a game out in beta or early access for about 8 years and then not finish it, still not have 1.0 out, spin it off into another game, add a mode behind a $200 paywall, take away features from editions that other... We're not talking about that. We're not going to talk about that. Instead, what we're going to talk about is what I think was a jump the shark moment for early access in games today from EA Sports, and that's with EAFC 25. They released their features, their debut trailer, and announced their release date on Wednesday. They confirmed that the game will launch on September 27th. But that's not really true. No, the game will be available on September 27th for those who buy the standard edition of the game, the $70 edition of the game. But instead, if you spend $100 and buy the ultimate edition of the game, you'll get it a full week ahead of everybody else. A week. Not 3 days like some games do, like college football did. I'm not a fan of it. I've never been a fan of the whole pay for it, pay extra to play a couple days early, but I get that. But we saw with Starfield 5 days early, so still about a week. And now we see it with the AFC, and it's 7 days. A full week. At that point, it's not early access. At that point, you're charging $100 to play the game on its true release date. And then everybody who plays the standard and pays for the standard edition because they don't need Ultimate Team cards and coins, they get to play it late. Pre-ordering games is no longer about guaranteeing your copy as it used to be because everything's digital. You don't have to worry about guaranteeing your copy like you had to back in the day where you had to put $5 or $10 down to make sure when you went to the game store on launch, it was there. That's not the case anymore. That's fine. That's the way it goes. But still calling it early access for buying specific or pre-ordering specific versions of the game or buying a specific premium version of the game isn't what true early access should be. And I know, based on my last video about my thoughts on Xbox Game Pass, people are going to be upset about me. Well, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. It has nothing to do with that. It has a lot to do, in my mind, with just the nature of how things work. And I don't like where it is. I don't like where it's been heading. And I don't like where it feels like it's continuing to head. At what point do we then hit, well, people bought the $100 version for a week access. This is hyperbole. Don't take me serious. But in my mind, there's some exec out there thinking, why not charge $130, $140, $150, and you get 2 weeks or a month before everybody else? That is what constantly goes through my head, because every time I think that, oh, there's no way this industry can head this way, there's no way this can be done, there's no way this, it ends up happening. And I'm not a fan of it. I want to say that I have bought games early. I have pre-ordered games. I have paid for premium versions of games because they've given me something on top of that, like WWE 2K. When you pay for the premium, you get the DLC at a discounted, not too much, but somewhat of a discounted rate. That's great for me because I'm getting things down the line that I can use throughout the game in different areas. For a lot of these sports games, when you pre-order, or you pay these premium editions, you're getting bonuses that you can only use in one mode. And that is Ultimate Team, the card collecting modes. So for the average person, there's no point in paying for this premium version when literally the only option there is you're paying in order to play the game on release date and not have to play it late with everybody else. I don't like it. Not a fan. Just wanted to get that off my chest. And I want to know what you guys think of this. Am I being too, angry over something like this? Or have we hit a point with the early access claims where giving people access to a game a week early for paying for a premium is jumping the shark and seems like an intentional delay to make the game late for everybody else? Let me know what you guys think. Again, thanks for all the conversation. I'll see you guys down in the comments, as I like to reply to everybody. Make sure you're leaving a like on this video and subscribing to the channel and following me anywhere you get social media at Mike Straw Media. Until next time, I love you all. Take care of one another, and I'll see you again real soon.